Hey, property agent. The Prime Minister just announced that the Malaysia short-term economy recovery plan for June until December 2021. So did you miss it? I think if you missed it, then you have to watch this video. So I'm going to just do a very quick summary about what happened and what did he announce, right? That is going to help us, especially in the property sector. So for those of you watching right now, yes, this is an English live video. I thought about just doing another live just in English to summarize. I know some people can only understand English. It's okay. Like if you don't understand English, then you can go back and watch my Chinese version. But here I'm going to talk about a very quick summary on the economy plan recovery plan, especially in property sector. So for those who are watching right now, comment hi. Let me know if you are watching. Okay, comment hi if you watch my Chinese one, then you can just skip this. It's fine because this is an English version of it. Okay, let's see. By the way, there is actually an official document that is released by the government, right, talking about this short-term economic recovery plan. So if you want to download that document, it's very simple. In the comment section below, just comment economy, and then I will send the file to you. It's very simple. Just comment economy, right? So there is about 40 items that they announced today, right? And I'm not gonna cover all of it. I'm just gonna take a few points and let you know. Okay, especially the one that's related to property. Okay. Okay, let's get started now. So first of all, I'm just gonna touch on a few things that's relevant to all of us, but maybe not so much in terms of property. Okay, so did you know that here, who is from KL here? If you're from KL, let me know. If you're from KL, let me know, because I'm sure if you're from KL, right, you can relate to this. Like especially if you take public transport. If you do take public transport, the government actually is giving something called the My 30 subsidy, so that we can, when you only pay 30 ringgit, right, and then you can unlimitedly take the public transport. So it's to help people to move around, you know, to especially understand that some people may face some like money issue, so they want to help people to move around the country and in the city to work, right? So I think it's a very good one. Just 30 ringgit, then you can unlimitedly travel around KL area just to go to work and whatever. Okay, that's first thing. Second thing, anyone here download did get the e-wallet subsidy earlier this year, right? The government actually wanted to encourage all of the Malaysian to start using e-wallet. So that's why they give something like, oh, if you start using like Touch and Go, especially, you get like 30 ringgit. That's the one that we did earlier. Who downloaded it? If you downloaded it, comment 2 and let me know. Comment 2, right? So now they're gonna give you another one. They're gonna give you another e-wallet subsidy, which is about 50 ringgit. So yes, congratulations everyone. You can have another 50 bucks to go shopping, buy things. Why is that? Why is that? Because they want to shape our shopping behavior. They want us to start to learn and adapt to the purchasing online. Okay, that's first thing. Second thing is they want to encourage contactless payment. And we all know that contactless is important because right now, contact is the thing that spreads the virus, right? So that's why they want to do that. Oh, hi, Dwayne. So for those who are watching, I have a document to share with you. This document right here, right? This actually is a document released by the government itself. Okay, it's called the short-term recovery economy recovery plan. So if you want to download this document, it's very simple. Just comment economy below. Comment economy, and I will send this document to you. Okay, I'm gonna go through it in a second. Okay, so now let's come back to this first. So besides that, right, the government is actually gonna incentivize a lot of digital industry. Okay, if you are doing anything that's online, digitized IT especially, they're gonna give you a lot of subsidy as to how much you can read it in the document itself. Okay, that's first thing. And second thing, they will give a lot of tax exemption for the affected industry like tourism and also hotel industry. So these two industry has you get a lot of tax exemption for the time being, because the government knows that there's a lot of thing going on, and then these two industry basically can't function at all. It's almost zero revenue. So that's why they are gonna give like tax exemption for that. Okay, and also if you are doing anything that's related to IT, they're gonna give you some kind of fund for you to like make your business better. Okay, especially like this one. Let me scroll to that particular page and I can share it with you. They call it the Technology Innovation Sandbox, right? Technology Innovation Sandbox to actually help the, the, the people to do their business better. Okay, and one more thing. Who loves free internet? If you love free internet, comment 2 and let me know, comment 2. So the government is actually giving free internet, okay, but for only specific purpose, to go through the online learning platform. Okay, it's all about educational video that you can watch unlimitedly from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. The exact detail will be announced later, but I think this is a very good one, especially for those who are doing education online. If you're like me, you do education online, right? So the government is gonna give you some incentive. Okay, they're gonna give you some incentive for you to which is this to let people watch your stuff for free, to encourage more people to actually do it. Okay, so that's the thing that I think is mostly related to us. I want to talk about one more thing. Okay, it's about car, right? The government actually is giving tax exemption for car. If you were to purchase any car at all, like who here has any plan to buy car now? If you have any plan to buy car now, comment 3 and let me know, comment 3. So if you were to buy any car at all, the government is gonna give you about if it is local assemble, it's gonna be 100% tax exemption. Yes, 100% tax exemption. And if you're purchasing imported car, it's gonna be like 50% tax exemption as shown here. Let me zoom in and show you. So it's a tax incentive for like car if you were to purchase it. So full tax exemption for local assembled car and 50% tax exemption for imported car. So if you have any plans to change car this year, especially now, congratulations, you can get a very good deal. But my personal advice is that if you don't have to buy any car and you have any spare cash, put it somewhere else, especially property, because property is going to be a steal this year, like with all the things that we're going to talk about in a second. Okay, so now this is the early one that we talk about. Like they want to like digitize the government service, so it's gonna do a lot of like things in all of this. And like if you are under any of this here, startup, technological startup, and anything, they're gonna give you about 80 million funding to do it. So which means that they call it the innovation, like technology innovation sandbox. If any good idea that's gonna help the economy, like in terms of like technology, then you can go and apply this fund through all this little like platform here. And if you want to download this file, just comment economy, right? By the way, if you think any of your friends is gonna be benefited from this live video, do me a favor, share this live video. So just share it on your wall, or just copy this link, send it to your group, or share it to any group that you are in, right? So that more people can learn from this live video. And I think it's gonna be beneficial to a lot of people, especially if you're a property agent. Who is property agent here? If you're a property agent here, comment property and let me know. Let me know that if you're a property agent. Right. So besides that, they're gonna have a Buy Malaysia campaign to encourage all of you to start spending money for local businesses. Okay, and also this is the one that we talked about earlier, like the 50 ringgit e-wallet. Okay, let's talk about the property sector. Okay, so who is excited? I know I am, right? Because one of the things that they're gonna bring back is this, the HOC campaign. Home ownership campaign. So if you were doing property last year, in year 2019, before COVID-19 and everything, the government actually give this incentive to help the homeowner to buy property. Okay, because a lot of people want to buy houses, but the house price has been like going up, and the economy wasn't doing so good last year. So the government actually introduced this, the home ownership campaign. So for those of you who don't know what is home ownership campaign, I was just gonna do a very short introduction to you. Okay, it means that for any property that's between 300,000 to 2.5 million, okay, if the developer choose to take part in the home ownership campaign, they can give 10% discount on the property, and the government is going to subsidize fully. Okay, full stamp duty exemption for what? For MOT and also loan agreement. So these two, it's very important to have this. You know, like to buy property, one of the biggest costs is the MOT stamp duty. Okay, so the government is gonna subsidize it fully now. if you are purchasing any property between 300,000 to 2.5 million, okay, for the sales and purchasing agreement and also a loan agreement. Between when? June 1st this year until May 31st next year. So total 1 full year period. Is this a good news? If you think this is a good news, comment good news, right? I think this is a tremendous news for both property agent and also property buyer, because property agent can sell better. Right, if you are selling new project, if you're doing sub sale, I have a better news for you in a second. So for those people who haven't bought their property, they want to buy something this year, this is going to be the the kick for them to buy this year, okay? And it's for those who sign S&P between this 1 year period. Okay, next thing, for those of you who are doing sub sale, one more thing for you is this RPGT. So what is RPGT? It stands for Real Property Gain Tax. Can you help me to write in the comment section below? RPGT stands for Real Property Gain Tax. So for it, what is Real Property Gain Tax? So it actually means that today, when you sell a property, okay, when you purchase a property and you sell it, the difference that you make, which is your profit, the government is gonna tax you on your profit. So what is this? So the government actually introduced this because back in 2011, 2012, who has been doing property since 2011, 2012? If you have, comment yes and let me know. Comment yes. So back then, in 2011, 2012 was the probably booming period, right? Ask any senior if you have not been doing property since then. Ask any senior. They sell property like this. A phone call, sell the property, because people just want to buy, right? So the government has to do something to cool the property. It was a cooling measure that was introduced to make people sell less frequently. So what is RPGT? So it actually means that if you sell a property within 5 years' time, your whatever profit that you make, you're gonna get taxed. Okay, so real property gain tax. But for now, we no longer want to cool the property. In fact, we want to make it, we want to heat it up, right? So the government is gonna take off this one. So that's why it's called RPGT exemption, right? From when? From actually June 1st until December 31st. Now, not December 31st this year, but December 31st next year. Yes. So a year and a half. So for those of you who are doing sub sale, this is a very good time for you to persuade your owner to let go of the property if they want to, right? But there's a limitation though. Like they're gonna limit to only 3 units of residential houses. Oh, by the way, if you are selling commercial houses, it's not gonna help you. But if you are selling a residential house, then I think this is gonna be beneficial for you, right? Learn something so far? Like if you learn something so far, comment yes. And by the way, I have a Telegram channel, right? Inside the Telegram channel, I always give up the first-hand information. Like for example, I send out this file to all my Telegram subscribers. So if you want to be in the Telegram channel, just comment join, and then I'll send you the link to join my Telegram channel so you can get any kind of first-hand information, especially towards marketing and also property. For those of you who don't know me, like my name is Adrian Xiao. Okay, I lead a property team of 150 agents. And my specialty is to use systematic internet marketing strategy to help property agent to break through and make 5-figure income. So if you want to learn more about like how do you market property online, okay, like and follow my page. There's a follow below. Just click the follow button and remember to activate the bell. So whenever I go live, you can receive the notification. And by the way, I usually go live in Chinese, so this is really rare that I do in English, but I want to benefit my English audience as well. So just like and follow my page, okay? And remember to turn on the notification and comment join. Okay, let's come back to this. So if you want to know how all this, right, like will affect you, okay, you want to read any ebook, right? I'll send it to my Telegram channel. Just comment join, go into my Telegram channel, and I'll get it later and I'll send it to you. Okay, so now the last but not least, right, is this. They're going to remove the 70% margin of financing limit. Okay, so what does that mean? So do you know that like when you purchase property right now, if this is your first property housing loan, right, you get 90% out of the property price, right? So if this is your second, you get 90% loan as well. But if this is your third, you can only loan up to 70% of the property price. That was back then, 70% LTV, they say. So why is this? Again, this was a cooling measure, right? So if this was government introduced this so that people have to pay more cash to buy property, if this is the third or fourth or fifth. So that's why this has been a hurdle for a lot of investors, especially when they have money, they want to buy more property, but they can't get loan. I mean, they can get loan, but then they cannot get so much loan. That means they have to fork out more money, right? So right now, the government wants to heat up the economy. So instead of putting cooling measure, they're going to put in like heating measure, I guess. So by removing this 70% loan margin on the third property. Now, some people may ask, is it the fourth and fifth? Is it okay? Yes, it says third housing onwards. So that means either you're buying the fourth, the fifth is still going to be 90% loan. But there's two conditions though. There's two conditions. Yes, it's a good news, but with condition. So the property price has to be 600,000 and above. 600,000 and above to be qualified for that. Now, why is that? Because they've actually done a study. Most people right now, they purchase property comfortably, right? At the range of, let's say, 300,000 to 400,000. This is the comfortable range for most people to buy. Maybe 500,000, right? But anything above 600,000, people have to think. Because of the monthly commitment that they have to fork out, right? If you purchase anything that's above 600,000, okay, first of all, if you are 70% loan margin, you have to fork out nearly 180,000 just to purchase the property, right? But right now, if we kind of raise it to 90% loan, that means you need to fork out a lot lesser to buy the property, right? So that's to encourage those people with money to buy property, to stimulate the housing market, right? And also to actually clear off some of the stock, because a lot of developers right now, the property that they can't sell is usually at this range, right? So they can't really like sell this one, so that's why they are giving this to help you to sell. But the bank is the eventually they're gonna be the one who decide whether to give out the loan or not. Like Benjamin said, yes, everything goes back to the bank. They have to tighten their approval rate. Of course, they're gonna do that because they don't want any MP out, especially during this period. This is to encourage those people with good profile and able to buy, but didn't want to buy, to actually make the decision to buy right now. Okay, this is to encourage those people with the capability to buy. So in other words, this is a very good news for you as property agent, especially. So for those people who are on the fence, the property buyer, they're on the fence, they are thinking, whether should I commit right now? Nah, this is a very good opportunity for like them to commit, because you can't get this like all the time. But okay, and is there a time period? Yes, until end of this year only. So during sorry, not end of this year, next year, until next year. So during the period of HOC, which is this one, right? 1st June until May 31st, 2021 next year. So there's only 1 year that they can enjoy this. So do it now. So why wait? So learn something so far? If you learned something so far, do me a favor. Share this live video to your friends so that they can be beneficial as well. So for those of you who just joined this live video, you can download this document, right? Just comment economy, and then I will send this like document for you. Okay, so this is the thing that I want to do a very quick summary on. Okay, yeah, not documents, Shenya, just comment economy to download this. Okay, so all in all, I think today's announcement is a very, very interesting one, because it's gonna be beneficial for all of us, especially property agent. Okay, because I think we can sell better. The buyer is happy and we are happy, right? To make our sales better. So another thing is the government is doing a lot of things to help the Malaysian, especially, to go online. So which means if you are still not online, you have to be online, like it or not. So if you want to learn more about and putting your business online, selling property online, just like and follow my page and join my private training group, and I'll give you a lot more training videos about how do you start your Facebook ad, how do you put your like branding online and everything. So just join my community and like and follow my page, so that the next time when I go live, then you can actually receive a notification. And by the way, there's a very interesting way that I want to give all of you today, right? How do you use this information? So I always say today, you got to position yourself as a media company. Don't position yourself as like you are just selling all the time. Like, people don't like people who just sell all the time. People like people who give information all the time. So instead of thinking that, oh, I want to sell, why not do this? Be the information provider. Now I'm giving you this information. A lot of you download this document. How can you leverage on this document to get more leads, right? So if you want to know how, very simple. Just comment, reply comment replay below, and I'll give you a video, 1 hour and a half video to teach you how do you use this information, package it in a very beautiful way. We call it infographics, and then share with your customer, because most people don't like to read. You send them this document, they don't want to read, right? So why not do them a favor? Make it in a way that people would love to read it. In terms of infographics, just comment replay below, and I will send you a free video, 1 hour and a half training to show you how do you make all these words into beautiful infographics, and also how to turn these people into your future buyers. You want that? It's for free. Just comment replay. Right, Benjamin? Yeah, I hope so. Like the bank will be more lenient. So if they are more lenient, then that means our sales can convert better, right? So that's actually something that we wanna like see at the end of the day. So for those who haven't joined my community, just comment join. I'll pull you to both my Facebook group and also my Telegram channel. So the moment when I got the ebook on how would all this affect the property market, you want to read it? It's in English, by the way. Just join and I will send it to my Telegram channel. Okay. If you find this video like helping you or in any kind of way, let me know by sharing it to your wall, share it to your friend, so that I can help more people through your power. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that my work is done and yours is just begun. So I'll see you. I will see you soon. Okay. By the way, take action today. Take action today. Who will take action after this live video? If you will take action after this live video, just comment action. Comment action, because I want all of you to take action right now. Fast action, fast result. Slow action, no result. Okay, unfortunately, slow action don't give you a slow result. It gives you no result. So take action now. So what you do is very simple. Download this document, put it into a beautiful infographics, and share it through your email. Blast your email to your subscribers, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp. Just send the link to WhatsApp and they will read it, right? So do it. Take action. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.